This is the Dango M1 Maverick Rail Wallet, and since it was released, has been my favorite wallet from Dango, but they just released the M4 Maverick Rail Wallet. Does this have the potential to dethrone my beloved M1? Let's find out. And there are two different versions of the M4 Maverick Rail Wallet. This version right here with the open face, and this version right here with the CNC'd titanium clip. Throughout this video, I will be concentrating more on this version right here without any clip, but I will bring this back in when I do the card and cash demonstration. But no matter which version you choose, this is everything the M4 Maverick Rail Wallet comes with. The very familiar Dango tin case, very cool. Also comes with an insert with some M4 features on the very back. Also comes with a thank you card, how to customize your wallet, and an RFID blocking card. But let's throw all this off to the side here, and I'll give you guys a nice close-up of both wallets here. Let's take a look at the M4 Maverick Rail Wallet right there without any clip, and then of course the titanium clip right there on the front. And while you guys are checking this out, let me bring both back up. Let's talk about some of the features. All right, so the Dango M4 Maverick Rail Wallet is a vertical style minimalist wallet that can hold up to 8 credit cards depending on the thickness of your cards. The rail can hold up to 5 credit cards and up to 3 credit cards in the outer DTEX pocket. It also features a concealed compartment for your cash, coins, or keys. The main body is CNC'd out of 6061 aluminum. The prongs that hold in your credit cards are made of polymer, and as I already mentioned, the outside pocket is made from DTEX. Or if you go with the M4 Maverick Rail Wallet with the clip on the outside, that clip is CNC'd from titanium. All right, let's talk dimensions. The Dango M4 comes in at 2.8 inches by 3.7 inches and has a thickness of 0.4 inches. All right, let's weigh these bad boys. Let's throw on the M4 without the clip, 1.5 ounces, and in grams, that's 42 grams. And the version with the clip on it, 1.8 ounces, and in grams, 52 grams. So I guess we should first talk about why the M1 Maverick Rail Wallet is my favorite wallet from Dango. And it's pretty simple really. It's their first wallet that features this sliding rail system, which was super convenient, especially for my needs. I like quick and easy access to my credit cards at all times, and the rail here was a perfect solution to that. And if you're familiar with Dango wallets, it had the familiar sliding plate on the back where you can put more cards or cash. I absolutely love this wallet, but I've read a few comments from you guys stating that this wallet just felt too bulky in the sides. There was a lot of excess aluminum on the sides that just made it too thick and fat. In fact, I hear that a lot about Dango wallets, but that's just their style. That's what they go for. But if I bring back the M4 here, you can see they trimmed down the overall size of their wallet considerably. I mean, if I put these down on the ground and hold them side by side, hopefully I can keep it steady, you can definitely see the size difference here. So it looks like Dango set out to make a rail wallet with the same functionality as the M1 here, but with a much slimmer profile. And yes, I know they released a light version of the M1 rail. This is the M1 Lite bifold. So the M4 is a lot like the M1 Lite, just without the bifold version right here. But let's start getting into this. The main body here is made from 6061 aluminum, and you can see the new redesigned prongs right there. These prongs are now made of polymer. These are the polymer prongs that hold in your credit cards once they're inserted into the rail. And it looks like it's all one piece connected to what they call the rail wing. So 2 total prongs and 2 total rail wings that help guide your credit cards into the rail and keep those cards in place. And after reading what Dango wrote on the product page on their website, the M4 was built around a tactile experience. And I can attest to that, because if I quickly take a credit card and insert it into the rail, everything just clicks really nicely into place. I don't know about you guys, but for me, it just gives the wallet a quality feel every time you insert a card and it clicks like that. I just like it. And if I give you a close-up of those prongs as I push up the card right there, you can see they just slide out of the way and push it back down, clicks right back into place. And I'm not really sure how, but Dango managed to make the M4 rail feel a little bit smoother inserting your cards and taking them out than the M1 Maverick Rail over here. I'm not really sure how they did it, but yeah, it definitely feels a little bit smoother here. So like I said before, the M4 feels a lot more refined, and you can definitely see that in the finish of that aluminum. Check that out. The finish here looks fantastic. Also with the build quality, it looks like there's 10 total screws from what I can see. 6 total screws on the front, 2, 4, and 6. And on the back, holding on that DTEX pocket, there's 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. So everything here looks and feels great. Also, if you guys aren't familiar with DTEX, it's a great non-leather alternative. And it will stretch out somewhat like leather. So I've been keeping only 1 card in the back of this pocket, but it can hold up to 3 and it will stretch out to those 3 cards. It also has 3 total lanyard anchor points, 2 up here on the top corners and 1 there on the very bottom. It's great for attaching tethers. You can attach your keys here, wallet chains, or of course, lanyards. I do have one of Dango's tethers right here where you can attach your keys. The little carabiner point attaches pretty nice right there to the bottom. Or if you have their badge accessory kit, you can put your badge right there, put it right into the rail and attach the tether right to the top here, and you can just wear this right around your neck. So that gives you a few ideas of what you can do with those anchor points with some of the accessories that I have. But let's put those back over here. Next, let's talk about the branding here. So you have Dango's logo right there on the top, which will be covered up once you have cards in there, and then 1 logo right there on the bottom of the DTEX pocket. You guys know me, I dislike over branding, but here it's not that bad, especially once the cards are in there. You won't be able to see the one on the top. You'll just be able to see the Dango logo on the bottom. I think that's perfect. So let's start stuffing some cards in the M4. And Dango recommends you insert 1 card at a time. And you'll see those rail wings. If I give you a close-up this way, you'll see those wings. So what you want to do is sort of angle the card like this and insert them at the rail wing. And yes, this does work fairly well, 1 card at a time, but also I did this with all 5 at once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it still goes in fairly smooth. If you angle and pop them in, you can hear that click. Dango is right. It's a lot smoother if you insert them 1 at a time. So that's 5 total credit cards in the rail. You can see how that fits. Also, in the outer DTEX pocket, it can hold 3 more. Now, for me personally, I've only been keeping my ID back here. Just like that. So it's perfect for your ID, but it can hold a total of 3. So let's get all 3 back there. And it's going to stretch out a little bit because I haven't been carrying it like that. But there you go. 8 total cards in the M4 rail. And if you prefer carrying cards over cash, that's where the M4 rail really shines. This is a fantastic functioning wallet for credit cards. I put my most used credit card right on the top there. And look at this. It's just effortless. It feels just as smooth going in as it does coming out. If I want a card out of the middle, just navigate to whatever card I want right there, pull it out of the back, and then push it right back in. So you can see the functionality here is fantastic. Very much like the M1, but the cards just feel like they slide a lot smoother, and the slim profile, I think it just feels great. And the same deal here with the cards in your DTEX pocket. Just slide to whatever card you want to and pull it out. So yeah, the card functionality here, A+. But what about if you're a cash carrier? The M4 has a little concealed compartment right under your credit cards, and right above that DTEX compartment, there's a little cavity. And that cavity can hold cash, coins, or even keys if you don't mind the noise. So let me take 5 American dollar bills right here. And yes, you do have to fold them into thirds or quarters. I'm going to fold mine into quarters, slide them right under your cash, and then close the door. Pretty cool. Now, this isn't a new feature. Dango has done this in the past, but never with the Rail Wallet. So I'm happy to see they integrated this feature into the M4. So that's 5 American dollar bills in the concealed compartment. Let's try it with a couple coins and a couple keys. Let's throw these quarters in there, a couple keys, see what happens. I actually haven't tried this yet. So let's close up the door. All right, there we go. Shaking it. Oh, it's actually not that bad. I thought it was going to be a lot louder than that. So what the heck? Let's throw some more coins in there. I'll take out one of the keys and throw some more coins. I don't want to go too thick, so I want to be able to close this. So throw these coins in there. Close up the credit card door. That might be too much. Actually, let me just take the key out for now. I just want to hear the noise. Throw the key out. Yeah, actually, I mean, it's going to make noise, but it's not terrible. So I had a couple quarters in there. Let me see, about $1, 4 quarters, 2 dimes, and a nickel in the little hidden compartment. Not bad. For me, I don't like carrying coins, so I just wouldn't do it. But for our friends over there in Europe, where coins are a lot more prominent, it can definitely handle that. But I can see myself carrying a spare key, so that is a great feature on the M4. So what about the version with the titanium clip on the front? Dango says that it does expand the RFID protection, but it's supposed to expand your capacity as well. Not necessarily your cards unless you do this in a certain way, but it will expand your cash carrying capabilities with no problem at all. So not only can you put cash in the little hidden compartment down there still, if you want to use the titanium clip right there to carry more cash, you can see obviously it's definitely going to have you covered there. But if you're hoping it expanded your card carrying capabilities, it's not really going to do that, as is like this, because you can see the card just sits on that rail really weird. So, I mean, technically you could, but it's going to sit like this. Not great. But you could put the bills back on top of the clip and then put some cards on top of that. In that orientation, yeah, I can see that working. So you see where I'm going with this. You can definitely hold more cards under this clip, but you have to do it on top of your cash as so. But just know if you're going to use this clip to expand your cards and cash, it's going to affect the rail functionality greatly. For obvious reasons, I don't have any access to that rail at all with cards and cash in my way right there. So if I want access to my rail cards, I would have to remove this card and then move the cash out of the way and then start thumbing through my cards as so. It's not terrible, but it's not ideal, at least for me. For me, I think the functionality of the normal rail wallet without the clip is way better. But that's just my opinion. Everybody's different. If you need to hold a lot more cash, then this is definitely the wallet for you. And since I only carry bills for emergency purposes, that little hidden compartment right there is perfect for what I need to carry. So if it wasn't already obvious, the M4 Maverick Rail Wallet dethroned my beloved M1 Maverick Rail as my favorite Dango wallet. In my opinion, this is a fantastic release from Dango. Super lightweight, slim profile, and extremely functional. And I love that they put the DTEX pocket on the back here. The only thing I would like to see in the future possibly is some leather options right here. I would love to see the M4 rail with a leather pocket. So the M4 with a leather pocket back here would be absolutely fantastic. You can pick up the M4 Maverick Rail for about 99 bucks as of the time I'm recording this video without the clip on the front, but the version with the clip is $129. But as always, I will have a discount code in my description box if you want to pick either one of these bad boys up. All right, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. What do you think of the Dango M4 Maverick Rail Wallet? If you want to check them out for yourself, I will have links and a discount code down below in my description box. But if you did enjoy this video, please give me that thumbs up. Please subscribe, and just so you guys know, I've been sick for the last couple of days, so if I sound weird, that's the reason. Buffalo weather is awful. And go!